So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Maddox will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
The 1-1 to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Shin-high fastball that time, ball 3. Wilton Guerrero will be next. Popped him up. Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, Wilton Guerrero.
Digging in the switch hitter, Wilton Guerrero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and he pops him up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Guerrero, the runner at first with 2 gone. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Runners off for second. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Mike Thurman gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Into the box now, Roger Cedeno. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here he comes again, 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Giles comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second. Not shortstop.
Next for the Mets, Sean Dunton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. One out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Here it comes. This is hit softly to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Runner back safely. Standing in now, Mike Piazza. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And there to take it in is Guerrero, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, John Olerud. 2 out with the man at first. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, man.
Wow, and they end the inning with the caught stealing. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. An inning in the books, no score on MLB Network. 2nd inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Jose Vidro. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Barrett, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
None out, runners at first and second. Popped him up. Olerud over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting it, the first baseman, Brad Fulmer.
Stepping up to the plate, Brad Fulmer. The 1-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Scooped up, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Mike Thurman.
So coming to the plate, Mike Thurman. No score here as we play inning number 2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
This is line to left. Henderson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, John Olerud. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Now at the plate, Robin Ventura. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Edgardo Alfonso.
Digging in now, Edgardo Alfonso. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Next up from New York, Darrell Hamilton. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Guerrero is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 8th, the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Striding in, Ricky Henderson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Liner in there for a base hit. Olerud rounds the corner and is headed home. 1 run will score easily. Here's the 2nd runner around 3rd. Safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
At the plate now, Greg Maddux lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Mets lead it 2-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-2 now. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. They'll try again. 1-2. Fastball well outside. Outside and a full count. 3-2. Wilton Guerrero will be next. The 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Wilton Guerrero. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. Still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready now, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A man at third with 1 away. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Giles. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets...
Oh, just a sec. What a play. It's in time. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. bottom of the third now. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Roger Cedeno. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
The 2-1. Hit hard and caught down there at third. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are two gone now. Digging in, Mike Piazza, 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the fourth now in game number 1. The Mets are out on top, 2-1. So digging in now, Rondell White comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cedeno is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Jose Vidro.
Striding in once again, Jose Vidro. He drew a walk his first time up. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. This is skied into short left center. Dunton takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Into the box now, Michael Barrett. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
The batter, the first baseman, Brad Fulmer.
Stepping in now, Brad Fulmer in tight with the slider, 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, John Olerud. Here it comes. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hit hard toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And this will bang up against the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
To the plate now, Robin Ventura. Hit hard to the right. Foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
So now to the plate, Edgardo Alfonso. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. White is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next to the bat, the center fielder, Darryl Hamilton.
At the plate, Darryl Hamilton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Mike Thurman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 1-1 home. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. But not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Omar Vizquel. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Another full count pitch home. Left side, but well foul.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Wilton Guerrero.
Into the box now, Wilton Guerrero. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Fouled away. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. plate, Ricky Henderson stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Greg Maddux. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box, Roger Cedeno. Hard liner to center field. White will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
At the plate, Brian Giles. Fouled off. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate now, Rondell White. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Sean Dunton. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
To the plate now, Mike Piazza. High in the air out to center field. White is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, John Olerud.
At the plate, John Olerud. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping in, Jose Vidro. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 5, Michael Barrett.
Now at the plate, Michael Barrett. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Chuck McElroy.
So now to the plate, Brad Fulmer. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The pitcher, number 35, Mike Thurman.
Number 29 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 29,
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Chased a bad ball up out of the zone, 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here, 3-2 with 2 away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So striding in, Omar Vizquel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, the 1-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Number 32 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 32.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Robin Ventura. The 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So striding forward now, Edgardo Alfonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-1. Grounded to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And some trouble now in right field. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
In now, Darrell Hamilton. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready? Now the pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Vizquel brings it in. On to first, and they turn the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Now at the plate, Ricky Henderson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Todd Pratt will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that will fall as he comes through off the bench. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings, and it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys, and he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Scott Strickland trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Into the box, Roger Cedeno in the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Digging in, Sean Dunton. The set and the 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now at the plate, Mike Piazza, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. 2-1 to Piazza.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Barehanded at his knees. What an outstanding play to end the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Mets out in front, 4-1. Wendell's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 99.
Leading off the inning, Wilton Guerrero, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And to the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Brian Giles. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now batting, John Olerud. Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Ventura.
Standing in now, Robin Ventura. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now batting, second baseman, Edgardo.
So stepping in, Edgardo Alfonso. He singled his last time up. 4 runs, 7 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Darrell Hamilton. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Ball 3.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
J.D. Smart enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Ricky Henderson will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Push to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it on to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. The Mets lead it 4-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Armando Benitez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 49.
Striding in to start the 9th, Rondell White, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive, still 2-2. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now, Jose Vidro. Still 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box, Michael Barrett, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. 3-2 now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
one more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stop by 5. You know what I'm reaching for. Shot my 3, who's keeping score? 2 wait anymore. 1 mile till we make it home. Get a bag, get paid, get low. Ben Frank, don't stop, press go. Pick it up, lot of money on the flow. Keep shaking, 100 days, 100 poles. Canines, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. That so fat. Gotta get you on.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. New York win the opener here in the division series. Greg Maddux is credited with the win. Mike Thurman pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners. 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.